We have Aron Ralston in the studio. He's stuck with us, and Aron, I went to see this movie.
Oh man!
What?
He's stuck with us. He's stuck with us. Now this.
Oh, you didn't even mean that.
he didn't even mean this. See, this is Alex is an accidental comedian. Last week we had a short-statured person on the show. Right, we're talking about a story involving a short-statured person. He asked that person whether he thought that short-statured people had been sold a bit short. He had no idea that's what happened.
I'm so sorry, Aron.
And now I was talking to Aron Ralston, a man who had his arm wedged between a rock and a hard place. He was stuck there for 5 days. He said Aron is stuck with us.
Maybe later he'll ask me if I need a hand with my wife.
Hey!
Oh, well.
No, I don't know. You look harmless. You know, it's really, it's fine.
I feel like a fool now, Aron. And I also did when I went to see the movie because I was rushing. We finished the show one morning. We went to see the film, and I was eating an apple quickly. I stuck the sticker. I was in the car, so I just stuck it on my leg. I came out of the movie, it was quite a harrowing experience. I had to avert my eyes a few times, and I took the apple sticker off my leg, and it hurt a little bit, and I went, ow, and then I thought, what an absolute idiot, because I've seen what you did in a canyon.
And then amputate your own arm. Can I ask you, what is it like for you to watch this scene? Because when people watch this scene, the people who have seen it so far, they find it difficult to see it, they have to cover their eyes, they have to look away. I had many moments where I just couldn't sit through this. What is it like for you, someone who actually went through that experience, to watch James Franco act it out on stage, on screen?
Yeah, well, I definitely get it, because it's an intense experience, and James is so brilliant with his acting that he really brings you along with him. I mean, you go through the hell of the entrapment, but in the end, the amputation is really the liberation. It's the release from that entrapment, and to me, then, when I see it, I'm reminded that it was a beautiful experience for me. I was lifted up in a wave of euphoria as I was amputating my arm. That it was definitely painful, the worst pain that I'll ever experience in my life, but at the same time I'm smiling, because like we were talking before the break, that it was about family, about relating well with people, that I wanted to get out of there, to go home, just to be with my family again, maybe to even be with the little boy, the future son that I had a vision of. And that, I think that essence is really what the movie is about. That it's about what's more important than the amputation. It's about being alive and relishing something so much that, I mean, yes, it's intense. I won't blame anybody if they have to peek through their fingers for a couple scenes, but it's something that's I think that's uplifting, that really pulls us all through my journey and shares it for us to have some perspective.
What else can you tell us about those actual 5 days of being stuck there?
Working at getting free was a major part of it, but that keeping in touch with my motivation to stay there and not use the knife to perhaps kill myself. I mean, I could have cut myself to bleed to death intentionally, and I resolved that I was not going to do that, that I was going to see it through to the end. Therefore, I had to keep digging somewhere inside to find the strength to keep going. And what I've learned about life from that was that when I turned my video camera on to say my goodbyes to my family and my friends, knowing that I was standing in my grave, I'm not going to get out of here, but that it was to my loved ones, and just thinking about them, the gratitude for them in my life, that's what kept me going for all that time. It's a beautiful lesson, I think.